Have you ever wondered what truly makes an older man irresistible? It's not about chasing youth or fleeting trends. Time isn't your enemy. It's your secret weapon. The truth is, some older men possess a magnetism that younger women can't resist. And it has little to do with traditional notions of good looks. It's about mastering a set of powerful, understated habits and embodying a quiet authority that speaks volumes. 1. A confident, grounded presence. This isn't about being the loudest voice in the room or making grand, attention-grabbing gestures. It's fundamentally about how you carry yourself, how you occupy the space around you, and the energy you project. Imagine a man walking into a room, and without a single word, everything seems to slow down. His presence is palpable, an almost tangible force that draws attention without ever demanding it. This profound impact begins with something as seemingly simple as your posture. Think about it. Most people, whether in a meeting, at dinner, or at a social gathering, tend to slouch. They might cross their arms defensively, hunch their shoulders, or constantly shift around uncomfortably, as if perpetually waiting for something external to happen, rather than owning their current environment. In stark contrast, the attractive older man sits with his chest open, shoulders relaxed and back, and feet firmly planted on the ground. He takes up the space around him with an innate ease, devoid of fidgeting or nervous gestures. This isn't just about physical comfort. It's about commanding respect and projecting an aura of calm, confidence, and absolute control. Women instinctively notice this, but perhaps even more importantly, so do your peers. It's a quiet power that doesn't need to shout for attention. People naturally gravitate toward it. Imagine entering a room, settling into a chair without a care in the world, and subtly, almost unconsciously, everyone turns to take notice. That's the kind of confidence that makes people, especially women, feel profoundly at ease in your presence. It's an effortless magnetism, deeply rooted in calm and stillness, stemming from the power of truly owning your space. From a psychological and evolutionary standpoint, this confident, relaxed presence makes women feel safe. They perceive you as a man who is grounded in self-awareness, someone who has already proven it to himself, and therefore no longer seeks external validation. This intrinsic self-assurance calms anxiety, reduces tension, and builds instant respect. This mature masculine appeal is distinctly different from the often insecure or showy displays of younger men. The way you walk, the steady nature of your steps, and the general ease in your movements all communicate a sense of vitality and controlled energy. While physical attractiveness can indeed decline with age for both sexes, the intangible qualities of a commanding presence and quiet authority become increasingly potent assets for older men, signaling a depth of experience and an unshakable inner calm. 2. Intentional and clear. Communication. Consider a conversation where someone speaks so rapidly that their words blur, making it a struggle to keep up. It's frustrating and often leaves you feeling unheard. The highly attractive older man operates on the opposite end of this spectrum. His communication is marked by intention, clarity, and a measured pace. He speaks slower and clearer, allowing each word to carry its full weight and resonate with his listener. This isn't a sign of slowness. Rather, it's a demonstration of deliberate thought and impactful delivery. Beyond the pace and clarity of his words, he has mastered the art of holding silence without discomfort in conversations. This is a skill many men, particularly younger ones, struggle with. Faced with an awkward silence, they often panic, rushing to fill the void with anything more words, nervous laughter, irrelevant anecdotes. But for the attractive older man, silence is not a vacuum to be filled. It is one of the most powerful tools in communication. It creates a natural space, prompting others to lean in, genuinely eager to catch every word. It also subtly signals that you are not desperate for attention or validation through constant chatter. You are comfortable in your own thoughts, confident that your words, when spoken, hold inherent value and impact. This deliberate and unhurried approach to communication projects control and profound thoughtfulness. It signals that you are not rushed, that you possess patience, and that you value the quality of the exchange over the sheer quantity of words. This patience, honed through years of experience, is a crucial component in creating real, lasting value, whether in building a career or fostering a meaningful relationship. It implies a wisdom that comes from a long-term perspective, signifying that you understand the importance of timing and allowing things to unfold naturally. This calm and unhurried demeanor is inherently attractive because it gives the other person space to express themselves fully, fostering a deeper, more fulfilling connection. This measured communication fosters a profound sense of ease and trust, standing in stark contrast to the often hurried or opinion-pushing tendencies observed in younger, less experienced men. 3. Authentic self-assurance. I'm not here to impress anyone. I just know who I am. This isn't merely a statement. It's a profound declaration of self-assurance, maturity, and emotional stability. The attractive older man has undergone the internal work necessary to achieve a level of clarity where external validation is no longer a driving force. This profound self-acceptance allows him to navigate social interactions with an undeniable ease, free from the pervasive need to perform or seek approval. In contrast, many men, particularly in their younger years, fall into the trap of constantly trying to impress others. They might adopt a mask, attempt to be the life of the party, or conform to certain social circles, expending vast amounts of energy seeking affirmation. The problem with this approach is that it creates a false image, an inauthenticity that people can sense from a distance. When you operate from a place of trying to impress, you inadvertently emit an energy that feels desperate, as if you believe you are not enough unless others confirm your worth. However, when you genuinely know who you are and are grounded in that self-awareness, you eliminate the need for such validation. You become a person who doesn't feel the compulsion to perform or prove anything. Imagine being in a room full of people, all vying for attention, trying to one-up each other. And then there's you, calm, collected, simply enjoying the moment. Your confidence isn't performative. It speaks for itself. This profound ability to stand tall in your own identity is one of the most powerful traits a man can embody. It not only deeply attracts women, but also commands respect from other men, your peers, and colleagues. Both women and men are naturally drawn to this level of authenticity and emotional strength. It signifies a man who has lived enough to stop pretending, who shows up fully flaws, stories, wrinkles, and all, and says, "This is me, still open, still hopeful." This state of truly belonging in your own skin is perceived as rare and incredibly magnetic. 4. Subtle yet refined style in grooming. Forget the clamor of loud patterns, the obviousness of screaming logos, or the fleeting pursuit of transient fashion trends. The highly attractive older man approaches his appearance with a sense of precision, not a desire for overt attention. His style is a curated statement, reflecting a deep understanding of himself and the impression he wishes to make. This translates into clothing with impeccable tailoring that fits just right, never too tight to appear strained, nor excessively oversized to look sloppy. His wardrobe often leans towards neutral colors, chosen for their strong structure and timeless elegance, paired with crisp shirts that exude an understated sophistication without demanding a shout for recognition. His grooming is described as surgical, indicating meticulous care without being flashy or overly styled. It's about being deliberate in his choices. This attention to detail extends to fundamental personal hygiene, consistent showering, diligent hair care, meticulous dental hygiene, and the subtle lingering presence of one signature scent rather than a multitude of competing fragrances. He projects an effortlessly put-together image, allowing him to stand out not by trying too hard, but by simply being refined. Your style and grooming, in essence, serve as a nonverbal statement about who you are. They reflect a profound sense of self-respect and discipline. When a man takes obvious care of himself, women intuitively perceive that he will extend that same level of care and attention to them. This subtle effort in presentation goes a long way in making you distinct and admired. It signifies consistency, implying that this is a man who doesn't dress to impress, but to reinforce who he already is. Receiving compliments on your style or grooming is a clear indicator that you are making a positive and memorable impression. While older men might not rigidly adhere to youthful fashion trends, their unique sense of style, a harmonious balance between comfort and sophistication, is widely admired. This intentional approach to appearance projects purpose, reliability, and an attention to detail that are highly valued traits. The goal isn't to be seen as trendy or flashy, but to embody the kind of man others wish they could effortlessly emulate, suggesting an aspirational quality to your attractiveness that transcends mere physical appeal. This curated presentation speaks volumes about your character and self-worth. 5. Genuine, eye-smiling warmth. We've all encountered the unsettling experience of a smile that doesn't quite reach the eyes. It feels insincere, shallow, and completely devoid of genuine warmth, creating a sense of disconnect rather than connection. The true secret to a powerful, magnetic smile, one that genuinely draws people in, lies not in how wide you stretch your lips, but in the authentic warmth conveyed by your entire expression. This kind of powerful smile originates in the eyes. It begins by consciously relaxing them, allowing them to soften and naturally crinkle at the corners, a telltale sign of a genuine or Duchenne smile. Only after this authentic eye engagement does the mouth naturally follow, curving into a genuine expression of happiness. This comprehensive, whole-face smile feels inherently warm, inviting, and truly present. It communicates that you're not just physically present in the moment, but deeply engaged and genuinely attentive to the interaction. When you offer someone a smile that genuinely starts with your eyes, you'll notice a remarkable shift in their response. No words are necessary. The warmth and sincerity in your gaze alone are enough. The entire dynamic of the conversation can transform. Research on emotional displays consistently highlights that while the mouth is indeed a primary indicator of happiness, the eyes play a profoundly crucial role, especially when conveying subtle or lingering expressions. Women, in particular, tend to respond to such men with a different kind of smile, one that is softer, more gentle, and slower to unfold. This isn't just common courtesy. It's a nonverbal acknowledgement of feeling truly seen and comfortably acknowledged in a deep and reverent way. It signifies that your presence, rather than demanding attention, naturally earns respect and warmth. This subtle yet profound adjustment in your smiling habit is a cornerstone for building genuine rapport and trust, making you precisely the kind of person others truly want to connect with on an authentic, emotional level. 6. Patience and wisdom. Older men often embody a profound sense of patience and accumulated wisdom that younger individuals simply cannot replicate or fake. This deep well of wisdom is forged through a lifetime of diverse experiences, building careers from the ground up, navigating the complexities of fostering meaningful relationships, facing and overcoming formidable challenges, and crucially, learning invaluable lessons from past failures. They have, through necessity and insight, learned not to rush good things because they intrinsically understand that the best things in life can't be rushed. This deeply ingrained patience allows them to approach situations with a calm, unhurried demeanor, permitting events and conversations to unfold naturally. They instinctively give others the necessary space to fully express themselves, fostering an environment of genuine understanding rather than hasty conclusions. As a direct consequence of this profound wisdom and patience, Younger people are naturally inclined to look to them for direction and guidance. They turn to older men for advice or help, not just because they seek immediate solutions, but more profoundly because they crave the grounding presence and broader perspective that can only come from someone who has genuinely seen heartbreak and healing, who has built things from the ground up, be they relationships, careers, or even families, and who has suffered and grown through life's inevitable trials. This means you are able to offer well-considered perspective rather than impulsive emotional knee-jerk reactions, establishing yourself as a source of steadfast stability. For women, especially those who are seeking long-term stability and a deeply grounded partner, this trait is profoundly attractive. It transforms you into the person people instinctively turn to for the final word, whether it's within a professional setting, during family discussions, or in broader social contexts. You quietly, almost imperceptibly, become the standard that others implicitly follow, setting a pace that others naturally adjust to. This freely conferred deference, a form of natural prestige, is a powerful indicator of a truly high-value man. It signals that you are not merely older in years, but richer in experience, providing a calming, anchoring influence in an often chaotic world. 7. Deep respect for others. Beyond superficial compliments about appearance, the attractive older man demonstrates a profound respect for others, especially for women's intellect and independence. This is more than just polite acknowledgement. It's an active appreciation, best encapsulated by a statement like, "I appreciate a woman who knows her mind." This declaration signals a deep-seated respect for her intelligence, her autonomy, and her unwavering confidence. It immediately establishes a foundation for a partnership built on genuine equality and mutual respect, which is an exceptionally attractive quality. In stark contrast, men who are insecure or emotionally immature often feel intimidated by strong, opinionated women. They might attempt to diminish or control them. However, an attractive older man actively embraces and values a woman who possesses strong opinions and is fearless in speaking her truth. This respect isn't limited to romantic interests. It extends to everyone in his orbit. This is clearly demonstrated by his consistent habit of offering genuine compliments that are entirely free of hidden agendas or strings attached. These compliments are given sincerely, simply because he notices and appreciates something admirable, not as a means to manipulate or gain something in return. This trait transcends mere physical attraction and forms the bedrock for building profound trust and meaningful connection. The ability to offer sincere compliments has a remarkable effect. It makes people feel genuinely good, truly noticed, and authentically real. This consistent behavior enhances approachability and overall attractiveness. It unequivocally signals emotional maturity and a deep sense of security, indicating that you are not threatened by the intelligence, assertiveness, or success of others. Such comprehensive respect is absolutely crucial for cultivating deep, fulfilling relationships where every individual feels genuinely valued, respected, and empowered. This approach stands in stark contrast to the often competitive and demeaning behaviors observed in intersexual competition, where individuals might resort to belittling rivals. Instead, the attractive older man's respectful demeanor fosters true connection, drawing people to engage with him on a deeper, more authentic, and mutually enriching level. It's a testament to his character and maturity. 8. Physical vitality and self-caresis. Sign isn't about maintaining the physique of a 20-something model or demonstrating peak athletic prowess. It's about the subtle, yet powerful, cues that indicate a consistent commitment to taking care of your body and overall well-being. People might pay you compliments like, "You're in great shape for your age," or "You seem really active." These observations are not mere small talk. They are clear acknowledgments of your noticeable discipline, consistent effort, and profound self-respect, qualities that transcend mere aesthetics. This dedication to self-care is vividly reflected in your movements. A steady, confident walk, impeccable posture, or the effortless ease with which you pick something up or stretch without strain. This embodies what is often referred to as life force or energy, and it is profoundly attractive. It subconsciously communicates that you are committed to being strong and present for the long haul, signaling a deep-seated dedication to your holistic well-being. While it's a generally accepted truth that physical attractiveness tends to decline with age for both men and women, an older man's consistent commitment to physical fitness sends undeniably powerful signals. It demonstrates discipline, self-respect, and a proactive approach to health, which is intuitively linked to a strong immune system and the good genes hypothesis from an evolutionary perspective. Traits such as masculine and athletic characteristics, often influenced by natural testosterone levels, are perceived as indicators of robust health and a resilient immune system. Even if you're not striving for peak athletic prowess, the subtle glow of someone who moves with ease and maintains good posture speaks volumes about your underlying vitality. Women are acutely tuned to these signals, instinctively understanding that a man who respects and cares for his own body is highly likely to extend that same respect and care to his mind, his time, and crucially, his relationships. Furthermore, actively maintaining a healthy appearance can inadvertently increase perceptions of masculinity, even if masculinity and attractiveness aren't always directly correlated. Subtle cues, such as the presence of facial hair, can also play a role. For example, heavy stubble has been rated as particularly attractive by women, signaling not only health and masculinity, but also, surprisingly, parenting ability. This proactive and consistent self-care reflects a deep desire to remain present, capable, and strong, which is an undeniably attractive quality. 9. Magnetic appeal, the undeniable effect. When you genuinely embody the preceding 8 signs, the cumulative effect is nothing short of irresistible magnetism. It's not a conscious effort. It becomes an inherent part of who you are, manifesting in myriad subtle yet powerful ways. You'll notice that younger women seem profoundly comfortable in your presence, engaging in effortless, natural conversations. The barista might linger a few extra seconds at your table. A coworker might offer more frequent and genuine smiles, and a friend's daughter might listen with an uncommon intensity when you speak. These aren't mere coincidences. They are clear indicators of the comfort, admiration, and emotional openness you inspire. Women might subtly lower their voice when speaking to you, a quiet yet powerful sign of respect and attraction. They'll offer slower, softer smiles that genuinely begin in their eyes, indicating that they feel truly seen and valued. Your jokes, even the ones you might consider a bit cheesy or dad level, will consistently elicit genuine, unforced laughter, a clear sign of chemistry and a deep emotional connection. You'll also start to notice subtle flirting gestures directed at you, perhaps a twirling of hair, a woman showing up unexpectedly early to an event she knows you'll attend, or even asking for your help with a task she could easily manage herself. These are clear, often subconscious, desires to be in your proximity, to simply be near you, to bask in your energy, and to feel safe, respected, and admired. This magnetic appeal is the profound sum of embodying all the high-value traits discussed. Comfort is the fundamental gateway to attraction. When a woman feels truly comfortable in your presence, she becomes open to deeper connection. Lingering looks are powerful nonverbal invitations, signaling curiosity and genuine interest, drawn in by your confident and grounded presence. Laughter, more than just humor, is a potent indicator of chemistry and emotional compatibility, demonstrating that you are secure, authentic, and capable of bringing joy without being overbearing or crude. Subtle flirting, which is distinct from the bolder, more overt displays often seen in youth, represents what is known as proximity attraction, an innate, subconscious desire to spend time with you, valuing not just what you do or what you possess, but profoundly who you are and how you make them feel. Time is our most valuable resource, and when someone intentionally makes room for you in their busy schedule, it's one of the clearest and most meaningful signs that they are drawn to your authentic, confident energy. This magnetism transcends superficial charm. It's about fostering a profound sense of belonging in your presence, a quiet miracle of two people meeting not to fill a void, but to walk beside one another honestly, fully, without pretending. It is the natural, effortless byproduct of living authentically and confidently, transforming you from someone who tries to be attractive into someone who simply is attractive. Aging isn't a decline. It's an evolution into a more potent, magnetic version of yourself. The true language of attraction for older men isn't about looks or money, but about embodying an unshakable confidence, a profound wisdom, and an authentic presence cultivated over decades. When these habits become second nature, when you stop trying to be attractive and simply are, you unlock an irresistible allure. You don't need to be younger, louder, or funnier. You just need to be real, willing, and present. This isn't just about attracting others. It's about changing how you see yourself, making everything easier, and naturally drawing people in with the quiet power of who you've become.